The Turkish van cat. The cat that thinks it's a dog, a swimmer, and a small superhero. If most cats are couch potatoes with trust issues, the Turkish van is the exception that shows up late, dripping wet, and asking, "What's next?" This breed is basically what happens when nature says, "Let's give a cat athleticism, confidence, and zero fear of water." First impressions. The "I look fancy, but I'm wild" cat. The Turkish van is famous for its van pattern, mostly white fur with color only on the head and tail. It looks elegant, almost aristocratic, like a cat that belongs in a museum. But don't be fooled. This is not a fragile art piece. This is a sports car in cat form. They're medium to large, muscular, and built like they do CrossFit on the weekends. Pick one up and you'll immediately think, "Oh, this cat lifts." Personality. Golden Retriever energy, cat edition. Turkish vans are confident, curious, and bold. They're not shy wallflowers hiding under the couch when guests come over. No, they're the cat walking into the room like, "Who are you, and why aren't you paying attention to me?" The water thing. Yes, it's real. Here's where the Turkish van earns its legend status. They like water. Many Turkish vans will splash in sinks, investigate showers, attempt to join you in the bathtub like it's totally normal. This is the only cat that hears running water and thinks, "Ah yes, my people." If you leave a faucet on, expect a wet cat and zero regrets. Energy level. This is not a lazy cat. If you want a cat that naps 22 hours a day, keep scrolling. Turkish vans are high energy and athletic. They love jumping to impossible heights, chasing toys like it's an Olympic event, learning tricks. Yes, really, they need stimulation. Without it, they'll invent their own entertainment, which usually involves knocking things over while making eye contact. Intelligence, too smart for their own good. Turkish vans are problem solvers. They figure out doors, routines, and exactly how long it takes you to respond when something crashes to the floor. They're known to learn names and commands, play fetch, outsmart basic cat proofing. Owning one feels less like owning a pet and more like negotiating with a tiny furry lawyer. Grooming and care. Surprisingly low maintenance. Despite their semi-long coat, Turkish vans are easy to groom. Their fur is silky and doesn't mat easily. Weekly brushing usually does the trick. Bonus, less shedding than you'd expect. No heavy undercoat, fur that stays surprisingly clean. It's luxury fur with minimal effort. Very on brand. Family and social life. Not for the boring household. Turkish vans do best in active homes. They're great with families, cat-savvy dogs, people who enjoy interaction. They're not ideal if you want a quiet, decorative cat. This breed wants engagement, playtime, and respect. Kids? Fine, if the kids understand boundaries. This cat tolerates nonsense exactly 0%. Pros and cons, because Western reviews demand honesty. Pros: athletic and playful, intelligent and interactive, unique love of water, loyal and confident personality, stunning appearance. Cons: high energy, not a couch ornament. Can be stubborn and bossy, not a constant lap cat. Will absolutely get into things. So, you're thinking about sharing your home with a Turkish van. Before you sign the lease over to this feline overlord, you should know that these aren't your typical sit on a pillow and judge you cats. They are more like chaotic roommates who happen to have very soft fur. Here's the breakdown of the Turkish van through a Western lens, where we value our personal space, our expensive electronics, and our right to take a bath alone. The pros: why you'll love them. The swimming cat gimmick. Unlike most cats that act like water is literal acid, vans actually like it. Their coat is water resistant. Think of it as a natural cashmere wetsuit. It's a great party trick, provided you don't mind a wet cat launching itself at your face. Dog-like loyalty. If you want a cat that actually acknowledges your existence when you walk through the door, this is it. They'll follow you from room to room like a fluffy, four-legged shadow. High intelligence. They are frighteningly smart. You can teach them to fetch, walk on a leash, or more likely, how to open the child-proof cabinet where the expensive treats are kept. Stunning aesthetics, with their van pattern, color only on the head and tail, and frequently mismatched eyes, heterochromia, they are peak Instagram material. The cons: the fine print, the vandalism. They are incredibly athletic and love high places. In a Western home filled with IKEA shelves and fragile decor, this is a recipe for disaster. If a Turkish van sees a vase on a shelf, that vase is technically in the way of its flight path. Water harassment. Their love of water means no glass of water is safe. They will dip their paws in your drink, join you in the shower uninvited, and learn how to flush the toilet just to watch the water swirl. The Velcro factor. If you're a live, laugh, love type who enjoys solitude, a van might be too much. They don't just want to be near you. They want to be involved in whatever you are doing, including typing that urgent work email. Seasonal shedding. They have a single-layer coat that feels like mink, but during the change of seasons, they will blow their coat. You will find enough white fur to knit a second, smaller cat. If you buy a Turkish van, invest in heavy-bottomed glassware and keep the lid to your aquarium locked down like Fort Knox. Would you like me to find some reputable breeders or rescue organizations specializing in Turkish vans in your area?